I'm going to talk about your supplies that you need really quickly. Again, this is for those who are interested in making a wreath for themselves in the future. The Dollar Tree is your friend. I promise you the Dollar Tree is your friend. So we're going to talk about a real quick wreath that you can make for yourself, gift to a loved one. And I'm going to tell you about the supplies you need right now. So you need one foam wreath form, ornaments of any color, and I would encourage you to get multiple sizes. So these are relatively small. I even have the smaller ones for additional embellishments, the standard size. So all of these, ladies and gents, came from the Dollar Tree, and it is one of my favorite stores to go to make it reasonable. Now, wreaths are on my list to sell, and so depending on the size of the wreath, depends on the number of ornaments that you need to get. I would also encourage you to purchase a few embellishments. So here's a silver reindeer. This wreath is going to be navy blue, silver, and white. So add a few embellishments to make it your own, to make it custom. And I'm going to get you started. So I am one that will keep the bulbs, the end ornament caps on my ornaments when I'm placing them on the wreath form, and others do take them off. So either way works. There's no rhyme or reason there. You need your hot glue gun. That is the fastest and most adhesive piece that you can use to do your wreaths quickly. And then, ladies and gents, you're going to start with the inside. Now, one more thing that I'm going to do tonight, I'm actually going to wrap my foam form with a piece of matching fabric. Do you have to? No, ladies and gents, you do not. However, that is my preference. So I had some scraps laying around. I cut them. They are completely uneven. There's nothing straight about these pieces of scraps. But I'm going to place those around. Now, another option, you can use tinsel. You can cover your form in tinsel and then place your ornaments. So there are many options. You can use burlap ribbon. You can use a wire ribbon. You can use anything to cover your foam form. And I'm going to choose to use some scrap material that I had that matches. So we're going to start with the glue gun. So this is going to be my top, and this therefore is going to be my bottom. So I'm going to put a little dab of Dooya on this side so that I can, come on glue, there we go, start to put the piece of scrap fabric on. And of course, be careful, be careful, be careful. I don't think I have fingerprints anymore because I am such an avid glue gun user. I tell people this all the time. I have a girlfriend who helps me when I'm doing large parties, and I have a glue gun that will literally take your fingerprints off, and she hates it. She refuses to help if I'm using that glue gun. So ladies and gents, you can see I am wrapping the fabric tightly, just ever so up the wreath. And when you get to the back side, you want to make sure that those pieces are adhered down. And it's going to be okay again because that is the back side of the wreath. You're also going to be placing ornaments there, so it will be covered. It does not have to be perfect. I'm going to get the second strap of fabric. Once again, I'm going to start in the back, and I'm going to overlap where I left off. So I'm overlapping. I hope you guys can see that I put a piece of glue there. I'm going to overlap this strap of fabric, and I'm going to keep wrapping here. Here we go. I do put a little dollop of glue every so often. Once again, just keep wrapping. I'm going to put a little glue right here to make it hold. You don't need a lot of glue, ladies and gents. You don't need a lot. And yes, the glue gun tends to leave strings, but I will collect all those strings at the end and pull them off of the wreath so that they don't show. So once again, we've got that second one, the second piece of scrap. We're going to keep wrapping. All right. And these strips of fabric are probably about, just a rough estimate, probably about 3 inches in width. So again, ribbon will work. The 3-inch ribbon will work. So you can use that to wrap your foam wreath form. Once again, pull it tautly. You don't want a lot of wrinkles, but again, they're going to be covered up by the ornaments, so it does not have to be perfect. I promise, it does not have to be perfect. The ornaments are going to cover up all of your blemishes. So right now, in the first 3 to 5 minutes, we've already covered half of our wreath form. I'm going to keep going, and then pretty soon I'm going to go ahead and get us started. Look at here. Now I done lost which part was the back and which part was the front. This is why I shouldn't do it so well. We're going to do it up here. Okay, we're going to call this the back. Alright. We're going to keep wrapping till we get almost finished. And then I want to show you all how to begin to place your ornaments so that you can do this quick project at home for yourself in your color pattern of your decoration, your decor. So my kids laugh at me because I tend to change my Christmas decoration colors every 2 years. And I know you're sitting there thinking, "Woo, that could get expensive." So what I do is, let's just say last year's color was teal. So last year's color was, I'll show you. Actually, here it was this teal blue, silver, and white. And so instead of replacing all of my ornaments next year, what I'll do is I'll probably take the teal and mix it with another color that I used 2 or 3 years ago. So I don't reinvest in ornaments every single solitary year, but I will change it. Again, I'm a little special when it comes to Christmas. So I also color coordinate wrapping paper to the color scheme of the season for the Love More Ranch, and as I call it, and yeah, it's quite the party here. So we are almost there, you guys. There we go. Doing pretty good. This is going to be the last one that I'm going to put on before I start gluing some ornaments, so you all will have a chance to see that. Again, not trying to make this a long video, but to just show a couple of people quickly how. Now see, look at that. So we need one more strip, which I have over here, but I'm not going to waste the time. You want to establish a center. So I pretty much have already figured out where my center is. And again, you want that center to be your top. So I'm going to lay it on the table. It's going to be my top. I'm going to pull you all down so you can see it better. And I'm going to go ahead and open up some of these ornaments. And I have to pray that I don't step on all the plastic. Okay. So go ahead, get you a few ornaments out. I'm sure that's not making you all happy with that noise. And I'm just going to show you. So once again, I am not going to remove these, but you will paste these face inward. You're going to place them inward so that they are hidden. Once again, this is the top of your wreath. This is the bottom. This is going to be my center. So most times, ladies, if you're not accustomed to being able to measure where your center is, I would encourage you to put a piece of ribbon, put a stick pin, put something here that will always bring you back to center. So there is a little wrinkle up here, which I'm using as my center. So I know that. And I tend to place my first bulb at my center, and I'm going to place it on the inside. Once again, I'm going to lay this little tip at an angle so it's not preventing my ornament from laying flat. So you do not want to put it straight down on the ground like this. That will keep your ornament from laying flat on the surface. So once again, get you some more hot glue. Anywhere you can put it, and then stick it right onto the fabric, right onto your wreath on the inside. You want to hold it there for a bit for it to adhere. Figure out what your next color is going to be. Mine's going to be silver. I'm not quite ready to get the white out yet. I'll add white later. And then we're going to go with the silver next. Place it right next door. Once again, holding them so that they adhere. Now don't get worried about this space. Eventually we will fill in that space with the smaller ornaments. So we are holding these two friends in place here. Just enough to adhere. I'm going to go back with another. I'm actually going to open up this container because it has some glitter ones in it that I want. I would encourage you to alternate whatever ornaments you're using. If you have glitter, if you have clear, if you have blue, white, silver, alternate it. So this is actually more of a matte color, a matte color silver, and then I'm going to do the silver next. Actually, no, I don't. I think I'm going to go ahead and do another blue one, just to give myself some more blue, and do the silver on the other side. Again, a dollop of hot glue, no rhyme or reason. I'm just making sure that I stick that ornament bulb that you put the hook in down and turn it a little bit so that it does not remove my ornaments from the surface. And my ornaments are kissing, ladies. They are kissing. So make sure you get them in there as snug as possible. Nope, here we go. All right. So usually I try to get all of this opened up before class, but it was a little hectic today, ladies. Just a little bit. I was a little busy today. All right. Once again, putting enough glue. Okay. Now, ladies, there's a spot there, and I'm looking around to see what am I going to throw in there. And I'm thinking about this little creature right here. I think I might want something a little smaller. I found it. So I'm just going to take that little white one and throw it in there. So, oh, now look at here. This little, if any of you have ever watched, oh, what is that movie with Queen Latifah and Common, and she's a therapist, and she has a Ford Mustang, and it has a dent in it, and she calls it a dimple. So this little ornament has a dimple. So I am going to use this little ornament. It's fine because it's not going to show. And I'm going to use this one just to take up this space. There's a little space right here. And look, he fits perfectly with dimple and all. So I'm going to slide it in here. Matter of fact, I'm putting a little bit more glue than normal because I'm going to put some on this dimple. And then I'm going to put a little bit more down here where it's going to touch the wreath. We're going to slide it in. And there he is. He's there. All right. So that's part one. No matter what size your wreath is, no matter what. So even if you were doing this big one. Now this is an 18-inch wreath form. If I were doing this 18-inch wreath form, ladies, I would fill in the entire inside. And then I would put my ornaments on the outside. So actually this is next on the list. But for the class, I wanted to do the smaller one. So for the video, so that it wouldn't take so long. I'm going to go ahead and start again with my center. I'm starting again with center. And once again, the tip of the ornament is going to be face down on the table. I'm just going to put a little dollop of glue on the side and adhere it to the top. All right. I wish my husband was here so he would come and cut all these cookies open with his big giant knife that I won't touch. He got a knife so big I'm scared to touch it. So I'll open it, but I'm scared to close it. It's too big. So I'm going to get some of these glitter ones out. Once again. All right. Here we go, ladies. All right, so we've got blue again. I try to keep my pattern a little bit. So we have blue, silver, clear silver, blue again, glitter, and then the silver. So I'm going to try to keep that pattern as much as I can, but do I have to? The answer is absolutely not. You do not have to. You can change that pattern up because we're going to end up changing it anyway when we start doing those fillers. So just so that you guys can see that you don't have to do it that way, I'm actually going to change it up for you. So we're going to go to the other side. Turn for another glue stick. Oh, now you look at Love More. She just messed up. Let me show you how I messed up. All right, ladies and gents, show you how I messed up. I was so busy talking, I put this tip on top, and it's supposed to be pointed down. I put the tip on top by accident. It's supposed to be pointed down, but that's okay. Why is it okay? Because we're going to fill it in with the other ornaments. And so when we get to that particular one, I will make sure, I need some more blue. I will make sure that I don't do that again. So next time, I'm definitely going to open up all my supplies before I get online. I have to make sure I make time for that. All right, ladies and gents, we are adding our ornaments to the exterior of our wreath form. We are, look at that one didn't even have glue on him. We are making sure that the bulb side, the side where you put your hook, is facing downward. Why do we want it to face downward? We want it to face downward so that your wreath form will lay flat on the table. Flat on the table. We are alternating colors of our ornaments to give the ornament, there we go, to give that ornament dimension, to make it look uniformed, and so that all of our colors are going to pop. So I am not going to worry about this one here. I'm going to go ahead and put my ornaments on it so that you all can see it all the way around. And then we're going to start filling in so that you can see that too. Okay? Once again, ladies and gents, don't forget to pull those strings. You can pull them as you go. I try to pull them as I go so that they don't end up popping out all over the place. I don't want that. I want this. Okay. So we're going to do a few more, and then I'm going to show you ladies how to start filling it in. Okay. We're going to start filling it in. I don't want that wreath. I don't want that ornament. Too much silver, too close. That's okay for poops and giggles. We're going to keep going. All right. Okay, ladies, we are getting ready to start filling in. So here, so I know that I haven't filled it all the way, but I will put more balls right here and close this off, finish this outside. But for the purposes of time, I'm going to go ahead and start filling in at the top so that you all can see that. I want to make sure you guys can see it. I'm opening up some of these smaller ornaments. I'm going to dump them on the table. And I'm going to get some of those white ones that I told you all about. Okay, we're going to get some of those. Other things that you can add to your wreath. I have white flowers down here that I'm going to eventually add to the wreath as an embellishment. You can make it as full or as simple as you desire. It's for you or for you to gift to someone. So it is completely up to you how you choose to decorate it. I'm also opening up the blue ornaments. None of these boxes are easy to get into, lady. There we go. Okay, there's the blue. And then I'm going to grab a few of the white out of this box. Now, these are the ones, like I told you, from last year. So these I saved from last year because I didn't use them all. So now they're going to become part of this ornament wreath. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to show you how to fill in up top. I'm going to take a large blue one. Again, it's probably going to go about here, right at the top, on the side. Now, I'm going to show you where center is. So don't forget, ladies, my center were these two blue balls. So these two blue ornaments. So I'm actually going to put this one right here to the side of it. Again, more adhesive. I'm pointing the ornament downward. Once again, I'm pointing that ornament downward. And ladies, this time I'm going to go alternate. Outside, inside. Outside, inside. So this one's going to go on the inside here. Once again, the part where you place the hook is facing downward so that it cannot be seen. I'm going to take this little white one and I'm going to park him right here next to, let's see, can you all see that? I'm going to take this little white one and I'm going to park him right here so that closes up that gap. So you have to look to see where you want your glue so that it will stick to the ornament beneath it. Hold it a little bit, let it adhere. Move to the next one. So I'm going to do a silver. Where do I want them? I'm going to stay over here. Stay there. Where do I want him? I really want him to go like this. Actually, I'm going to put him here and see what happens. So you do not have to put it all on top of each other. You can fill in any way you desire with any size. Oh, there's another one. I don't know if I want him there. I may... let's do him right here. So let's put him right here. I'll put some glue. I'm sticking him right there. Okay. Now I'm going to get some of these tiny ones. I'm going to get different colors. Here's a blue. That's just a satin blue. Here's a sparkly. And then I'm going to get a couple of these. The silver matte and then the silver sparkle. So I'm going to take a peek on the other side of my ornament to see what kind of holes I have. What kind of gaps do I have? And I'm going to put it right in there. Here he's right down there. I'm watching the string. You can also go back and get big ornaments if you have some still in your arsenal, which I do. So we'll put a little here, a little there, and stick him down right there. Okay. Ooh, I like him too. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I have to eyeball where I'm going to put the glue to make sure I put it in the right spot. So I may test it a couple of times to make sure I have the glue where I want it to go. And we're going to take this little white one here And we're going to, ooh, that's a perfect spot. So we're going to put it right on top of this one that had the dimple. And there he is. He's going to be inside. All right. I want a few more big ones. I'm going to grab those off of the, out of here. All right. Nope, I don't want that there. Oh, yes, this right here. Perfect. Time for another glue stick. Okay, let's see. I want to add some of these silver. Ah, he's gorgeous right there. We're going to put him right down in this little hole right here. I'm going to put a little dollop on that side, a little dollop right on the other side, and stick him right on top of these two ornaments, right in the middle. I feel like I need a blue sparkly somewhere. Ah, perfect. So we're going to put that little blue sparkly right here. Once again, each and every single one of them, except for that one I made the oopsie on, all of the ornament heads are facing downward. So, all right. So we're going to pick, oh, look at him. So I'm going to pick this up really quickly. And I'm going to put it at an angle so that you all can see. So here we have our wreath that's starting to form. Let's just say this. What if you can hang your reindeer in the middle? You can put your reindeer over on the side. You can make this ornament however you desire. I mean, ornament, this wreath, however you desire. Let's show you with the flower. So here's a little flower. We could add the flowers into the middle of the wreath, and you can hang it up on the door. You can hang it up on the door of your guest bedroom, your front door. Now, if you're going to do it on the front door, I definitely would say you need a much larger ornament wreath. So I would recommend, if you're doing the front door, I would recommend you start with the 18-inch. And once again, you can wrap it with anything. Do you have to wrap it? No, but you do run the chance of that green form, that reform showing through. So usually I wrap them to make sure that they match the decor of the ornaments that I'm going to be using to create the wreath. Most of the times my customers will request a specific color, whether they're doing rose gold and silver, whether they're doing rose gold and blush. If they're going to do a rose gold and gold together on a wreath, they will typically request a specific color, and I will wrap the form in a ribbon, fabric, whatever I can get my hands on to match that color scheme. Okay, so we're going to keep going for just a bit. Now I want to finish of greenery. I like the leaves, so I try to keep them. So I try to cut them off of the stem down a bit. So this one is wire. So, okay, so we're just going to bend it. I do have wire cutters, but these are so thin you can just bend them yourself. So I'm going to get 2 of these with the leaves. I want the leaves. And ladies, if you take a look in here, ladies and gents, you'll see that the inside of my flowers have a silver tips on them. The pollen has silver tips. So I got them to match the silver ball ornaments that I was going to be using. So once again, I'm going to break that off. So we've now got 2. So I just want to show you all real quickly how I might, okay, and I'm going to take my little ornament, my little reindeer, cut the tags. Okay, so I've got my reindeer ready, I've got my flower ready, and I have 2 flowers and 1 reindeer. So we are going to, I'm kind of partial to the left side for some strange reason. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to play with the little flowers to see where I like them. Oh, I do like that. Let me show you what that would look like. So again, this is center front. This is the center top right here. And what if we, so both of my flowers fell out of their little cubby holes. I haven't glued them yet. So if we put a flower there, and we put a flower there. So there's a flower. Or what if we don't like the flower? You have to be finished with, does it have to be finished with the ball ornaments? It doesn't have to, Aria. I could actually go and finish it off. Let me see, where's the bottom? Okay, I could finish it off with the flowers. So let's say we went like this. Let me show you all that. That was a great question though. So I could put the flowers right there. Let's do a third one so that I can show you what that would look like. So once again, these are so thin you can really just break them with your finger. If you have wire clippers, wire cutters, that would work as well. Come on now. Of course, now you want to act up. There we go. Come on, cut. The wire broke, but the plastic didn't. Okay, so let's just say we did this. Okay, you could finish it off with that. So that's an option. I would even put my little, I still would put a little piece of ribbon back here and hang the reindeer from that little piece of ribbon and let him dangle from the middle and kind of be like stepping on top of the flowers. I actually like that. Good idea, Rhea. Let's go with that. Let's see what happens. We're going to go ahead and glue that down. Let's see, where's center? So we got to get center mass again. So my center mass is my 2 blue ornaments. I'm going to show that to you guys. So there's my 2 blue ornaments. That's my center mass. I'm going to straighten this up. And I'm going to go with Aria's suggestion and finish it off with something a little different. So we're going to finish it off with the flowers instead of ornaments. So we're going to put some glue down here. We're going to stick the little stick in between the ornament. And then we're going to press the petal onto the glue. So that's how I'm getting them to stick. I'm pressing the petal directly onto the glue so that the flower does not fall off. Okay, and then we're going to have that third flower somewhere over here on this side. Once again, I'm pressing the petals directly into the glue so it will adhere. And now we have a row of flowers. I wish I had 2 more silver ornaments, just right, a blue and a silver right here, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna be dismayed. We're gonna add this white one. We're gonna put that one right there. Okay, we're gonna add a couple of little babies. There we go. I'm gonna add some of those baby ones. I want something over here. I think I want a blue over there. I think I'll put, oh, that's a good one. Put the silver one right there. Once again, ladies, I'm pulling the strings as much as I can while I'm decorating. So you don't want the, oh, that's a cute one. I think I'll put a blue down first though. Now I got so many strings on my hands I can't see. Okay, we're going to, I still, Michelle Lamore just burned her finger. Okay, there we go. So I do still, ladies, think that I want to put a couple of more ornaments right here. Let me see what I think about moving my reindeer. Or I could put another flower. Oh, okay. He looks okay over there too. Okay, ladies. So we have options, okay? So that we can finish this off, I'm going to put some small ornaments in there, and we're going to move the reindeer. We're going to put the reindeer right here so that we can cover up that section. Normally, I would put more large balls, but to show you that to keep with the thought process that you don't have to have exact amount, we gonna show you how you don't. We're going to show you how you don't. So we are going to put some silver ones. I'm going to put a silver one down here. I'm going to put a blue. Put a blue. Let me put some more silver. Oh, I want a blue sparkly. Oh, the blue sparkly is giving me life, you guys. So there's a blue sparkly. Let's go with a silver sparkly. Let's kind of go, yeah, we'll go right here with this silver sparkly. Make her a house right there. All right. And then last but not least, I'm going to get some more of these strings that are bothering me. We're going to take our reindeer. Here we are. We're going to take our lovely reindeer, and we are going to put that reindeer right on this edge here, on this side. She's all propped up by smaller ornaments. Okay, let's see who we have to glue. So in order to make sure our reindeer stays on good, I'm going to need one more ornament. Okay. We have to give her some support. Actually, I'm going to do two. I'm going to put one up underneath this this flower petal. I know she can't even be seen because the flower petal is going to cover it up. But again, that was to support the reindeer. That was really just to support the reindeer. So we're going to pull that off. String, string, strings. Put them over there. Okay, they're adhered pretty well. And I want to make sure you all can see this, so we're going to scoot it over just a tad. Once again, I'm going to test her. I'm going to test where I want her to be. My little beautiful reindeer. Okay. I know where I want her. Oh, here we go, ladies. Here is the, I'm trying to get it up here. So here is the small wreath. Okay. Decorate your kids' doors. Decorate, give it to somebody that you just genuinely